Hi everyone, I'm Thomas Rupp. I'm the chaplain here at RC Hospice.
I'm Tim, I'm the assistant director here.
And I'm Kimi, I'm the director of patient care services.
You might be wondering about the role that I serve as chaplain here at RC. In the beginning, sometimes I wondered, and it has developed now into an all-service program, the way I like to look at it. We do work as a team here at RC. We have nurses, social workers, health aides, chaplain. Each of us have our particular job, but we all have the same end goal in serving you and your family in your time of need, and especially at the end of life. So for me, I have a certain role to fill, and that role includes, for those who want it, and not everybody does, that's okay, but those who want a spiritual representation, someone who can come and, if need be, pray and do other things, someone who can come and deflate an emotional situation, especially if it's between family members. That does happen sometimes. Or if it's just because of the emotional weight of what's happening at that time. I like to present a calming presence. I like to come and soothe any emotions or feelings or thoughts that are running out of control. Sometimes in my work with Kimi and Tim and the rest of our staff, I will be presented a question that I can't answer. But I have a telephone. And that phone can reach out to these two fine folks and others with questions or needs. I like to think of myself as a liaison. I'm a go-between. Of course, I serve my own purpose, but a go-between. And I can not have the answer, but I know who does. And I like to think of myself in that way as also as serving the people. There are some in our RC Hospice family, those we serve, that like me to come and like me to pray. There are some who don't, or even don't believe in any of that. I can still come, and what we call it is a friendly visit, a face, a presence, someone who is there to be with you and your family in this time of upheaval. And that's what I'd like to think as far as my job is.
During the admission process, it's an RN that goes out to do the admission. They explain what the hospice team looks like, because a lot of people don't know who is that? Who are all these people that are going to be coming into your home? It's the RN, we have an LVN, home health aide, social workers, and chaplain. And so we tell them all these services that are available to them. And we explain, maybe not everybody is religious, but I will explain him as Santa Claus. So during the Christmas season, the beard gets longer. He's very friendly, and I say it does not need to be a religious visit. It could be somebody that comes to read a book. It doesn't need to be the Bible. Sometimes these older people just want somebody to come visit. It's not, whereas Tim and I would be coming clinically, doing an assessment. Maybe we're reviewing meds with the family. It's a friendly visit. It brings them comfort, and then they grow to really appreciate his visits, loves his personality. It is something that we are required to offer under our Medicare regulations, is a chaplain visit.
So with Tom, I mainly go into facilities, and all the facilities love him. His friendly personality, residents will light up when they see him, and he does great music shows of reminiscing of back in the day, where he'll bring a playlist and we'll listen to the music. You'll have residents singing. Oh, yeah. They'll start dancing. It's just such a fun thing to see elderly people light up when they see him come in the room.
This past Christmas, we visited 31 facilities. Yeah, in a little over 2 weeks' time.
Oh, you were busy.
Oh, yeah. But it was quite fun. And again, like Tim said, everybody loves Santa. Just about everybody loves Santa. And they know I'm representing RC. I was at a facility just last week, and I have a badge, and we vacillate between saying chaplain or spiritual counselor. We're on the spiritual counselor mode right now on my badge. And one of the workers, I heard her talking to one of her coworkers. I was preparing to see one of the patients there, and she said, "That spiritual guy is here." Okay, I wrote it down. It was that funny. That's what happens when you spend years together working with folks. I have no hesitation. I have no wonder if they said it right or anything. I have every confidence in them, so that when I do have a person to visit and they request a visit, I go in there confidently and for them. And I feel good about it. I feel good about God, about life, about them, about what I'm doing. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And so I definitely enjoy that. They understand what I'm supposed to represent and be and do. And we have communication emails with every admission. They thoroughly present the case for this patient. And then also a little side note about whether or not they'd like me, or if there's any information that needs to be known, that it's put in that note. Communication is the lifeblood here.
How do you handle an end-of-life situation where the patient is still able to talk, maybe confused or not confused, and they have a very strong faith, but the surrounding family is not religious at all?
If the family like this is around, I don't shy away from it. To me, that person who is passing is driving the bus. They are in charge, not in a rash, mean way, but basically saying it's all about them. I've had this happen, of course, and usually I've had family members walk out, say, I'll be outside. Hey, fine, I respect that, go. That's okay, come back. Although I had one person, they did walk out, I had the prayer, and when the prayer was finished, the person was gone. So I try to respect others, but in the proper order. And the order is that person I'm visiting is the one I'm serving. I'll get a specific request for my services often when the patient is transitioning, they're in the process. And when that happens, I think my mission is clear, they know it's clear, and I'm going with the purpose of basically holding their hand and walking with them down to the brink of the river. I'm not going over with you, but we're going to go down to the bank and we're going to wave goodbye as you cross over. When that's happening, I've gotten that quite a few times this year. Mothers passing or sisters passing, can you come right now? And it's Saturday evening, it's happened recently, and yeah, I can come. And thank God I got there, and I said the prayers, I read the Bible, and within a couple hours they were gone. Even the family wasn't there, they couldn't make it, but they wanted me there.
But it still brings them a lot of peace. I
Oh,
feel
yes.
like. So
Oh,
they
yes.
call you, they feel like they've done their duty to call you, and it just brings such calm.
Definitely, and these past few experiences I've had like this, it's been very fulfilling to them. What she just said is exactly it. I can remember one loved one, he just felt bad for not being there, but felt so good that RC was represented at the end. And so, if you're wondering if maybe hospice is for you, or you have more questions of what we do, or what the chaplain can do for you, I would encourage you to give us a call, and we can see what we can do to help. Our number is 916-858-1440. We really look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.